Okay. Okay. I started yesterday and the day before yesterday. Just a recapitulation, I told you this lesson is majorly related to one person called as Roof. He is called, his original name is Rufus Okike. He was a very popular person in the village called as Umofia. Why? Because he was a young, energetic person who had not abandoned his village in order to go and make money in the town. But that is not the true fact. The exact reason is when politics came to Umofia, Roof left that work which was running very successfully and he came and joined politics. He became a right hand to this person called as Marcus Ibe, who had won the election 5 years ago. Now it's very important. More than Marcus Ibe, Roof knew about the whatever is happening in the village level, town level, or the national level about the electorate. He was still more aware about the condition of people this year who are about to vote, that there was a drastic change in their mindset. Why was this so? 5 years ago, when Marcus Ibe came to this politics, he was being questioned there as an eminent. He was being troubling some female teacher. To avoid that consequences, he left that school and he came and joined politics when politics came to Umofia. That is one reason they are giving it, so that he should not be in a bad circumstances. He left that and he joined politics. Now, after joining politics, in years, all the people there in the village saw that this man became very rich. He got lots of honors. Even doctorate was being given to him. But the people there did not understand that the degree doctorate was different. Still, they feel that this man is great. It was not only that he had taken 2 long cars. He has built one of the biggest house anyone has seen there in Umofia, and then he named it after his people, saying that it is to these people of Umofia. He named it as Umofia Mansion. But whatever luxuries, whatever he wanted to enjoy, he would go to the capital and enjoy and he would come. But he was dedicated here only. How that is show? That is a sarcastic way, that because he wanted to win the next elections also. But the whole village did not have water supply, they did not have electricity supply. But this man got installed directly from the plant to his new house. This shows that he was a very selfish man. He was a money-minded person who wanted everything happiness for himself, but not for his people. Now, what happened there? Now, they were held the night campaigning, that is a whispering campaigning. What exactly was that? When he gave this feast, or this Ozo feast, they call it as, because he invited all the village people to come and join his housewarming ceremony. All the people were happy that our minister is a nice man. He has invited every one of us. He has not eaten himself alone. But one old man says that he is not like the mortar, that whatever comes his way, he takes it and just throws out. He takes whatever comes to his way, he keeps on grabbing. Means he has eaten lots of money. Now people understood that the power of ballot paper, which was being underrated 5 years ago, because they had voted free. 5 years ago, they had voted free to Marcus Abe, was something very powerful. And now they wanted to try different. They had decided that they are not going to vote free this time. Why? Because Marcus had become very rich in 5 years. Now this thought, Roof had already told to Marcus long back, and Marcus was prepared for it. What did he do? He took 5 months' salary in advance. Then the pounds were being converted into shillings, that is the coins, in a very beautiful, elegant, they say like this, very beautiful it has been said, in the jute bag, and he gave to all the campaigners to bribe the people so that they can vote their cash to Marcus Abe. So daytime, Marcus Abe would give speeches. Nighttime, Roof and the other campaigning members would conduct whispering campaigning, that is bribing the people of Umofia to vote their votes to cast their votes to Marcus Abe even this time. Now, one beautiful incident has been given to you. The 5 elders of the village, the one man who is very traditionally, high traditional value is Esnava. Now, in his house, all the 5 elders are sitting on a very low stool. Now, there comes Roof and he starts appreciating Marcus Abe, saying that he is our son. and this time also our son should get this chance, and again he should be elected as a minister so that this village gets water. Now these people say our votes are for Marcus. He is our son. We are not denying at all. But 2 shillings is a shameful. Why? Because 5 years ago we voted free. Marcus was then not a rich man. Today, Marcus is a very rich man. So we are ready to vote if he gives us more money. So before this was being spoken, 2 shillings were being placed, 2 coins. Remember, shillings are changed. The coins in front of all the 5 elders who were sitting on a very low stool. 2 shillings was being placed before them. Now they denied that they are not going to touch that money because 2 shillings is too less. At that junction, they give one example that once you climb the Iroko tree, I told you yesterday the importance of Iroko tree. That is a tree which is very, very good for firewood, and it is known for other qualities also, but that is not referred here, so do not worry. They give an example that once you climb the Iroko tree, you go there to get firewood. After climbing the Iroko tree, which is very difficult to climb, you think that we are going to come back. The same way, today it is our day. Now you take one simple function. Today we say today and tomorrow is Tulsi Puja for Hindus. Yes or no? One simple concept I'll tell you. Today and tomorrow they are going to charge you too much for that gooseberry plant. But you go up day after tomorrow, nobody is going to ask, even in free they'll give you. At the time of functions, the fruit rate goes very high, the flowers rate. That is the day they earn. The same way, this is the time the voters have to earn. They want to claim their power by telling that you bribe us and we are going to vote. If you don't give us money, we are not going to. Who are these? The 5 elders. They are very, very important people in that village. If they say everyone is going to vote them, that is very important. So they say that we have climbed the Iroko tree and we are full, that we will not take the firewood. The firewood here refers to, it's an irony, it refers, sorry, it's a metaphor, it refers to money. We want money because this is our day. Today, if you don't give us money, we never asked yesterday. We are not going to ask tomorrow, but today we want money. This is the way they speak to Roof. Now, Roof had to agree. I shall begin from page number 109, second paragraph. I have to start from there. Roof had to agree what the elders told, those 5 elders with Roof and one more campaigning person, totally 7 people, were present in Isnava's house. Very important, only a chimney. If they ask you in detail, you have to write all those things. A broken chimney was the only means giving out light, yellowish light in the midst of all those people. Roof had to agree. What these people were saying, Roof had to agree. He had lately been taking down a lot of fire himself. Andre enu ಇವನು ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಹೊಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದ ಯಾರು Roof. That's why he had to agree what the elders were saying. He had to agree because he himself was taking lots of firewood. Firewood here is money. What are the different ways? Only yesterday, that is when the incident is taking place, one day before, he had asked Marcus for one of his many rich robes. Robes means clothes, very costly clothes. So whom did Roof ask? Roof asked Marcus. So this is called as firewood. ನೋಡಿ ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ರೂಫ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನ್ನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಜನ ನಮ್ಗೆ ವೋಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡಕ್ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಯಾರು? ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್? Marcus is giving to Roof so that he gets vote. See here. Only yesterday he asked Marcus for one of his many rich robes. Give me clothes. I don't have clothes. Why? And had got it. I want to go on campaigning. I don't have clothes. Please give me some clothes so that I can go for campaigning. When people look at me, they are going to vote you. See, these are the words you might have used. Because when we went for orientation classes, when a new textbook is being let out, we have lots of orientation classes. For 1 month, we have got orientation classes. All the lecturers, the top lecturers of the DDPU, they sit before us and they teach us all these things. So they told us this, He went on telling to Marcus Abbey that he does not have clothes to wear. I cannot go in torn clothes campaigning for you. I need some rich robes. So this man gave him very open-heartedly. He gave, okay, take and go, whatever you want. That is again called as firewood. Please take this into consideration. and had got it. One more example, one more incident they are giving. Last Sunday, Marcus' wife, the teacher that nearly got in trouble. I told you, one of the teacher was complaining against Marcus that he had misbehaved with her. To escape from that circumstances, he came and joined politics. But later, he got married to that teacher only. It is not because he loved her. No, it is only to show that I am a nice person. If I have done wrong to her, I will get married to her, and he got married to that lady. It is not love. No way. It is only politics. He got married to that female teacher who was complaining against Marcus Abbey only to show those people in Numofia that I am a very sincere person. I have got married to her to bring her out of that bad name. See here how he says, but look how he behaves with her. Last Sunday, Marcus' wife, the teacher that nearly got him into trouble, the eminent dismissal, you remember that school mission, had objected. She objected, Ruth, like the woman she was. See how they are giving. That time she had objected when Marcus misbehaved with her. Today she is objecting Ruth. What is she objecting? When Ruth pulled out his 5th bottle of beer from the refrigerator. So Ruth came home, he started drinking 5th bottle of beer, and she objected. Ruth, why are you drinking like this? What do you think? It's your house. Maybe these might be the words she has used. Then also she objected for Marcus a bit. Look, how does he behave with her? If it was love, he wouldn't have insulted his wife. This is not love. His 5th bottle of beer from the refrigerator. She was roundly again and again. She was again and again and publicly rebuked by her husband. She was insulted by her husband. In front of those campaigning boys, this man started hurting his wife. He started abusing his wife in front of all those workers there. Means this shows that he does not love his wife. If he would have loved her, he got married to her only because of politics. He wouldn't have insulted her in front of those people. Maybe later he could have explained to her. But what he did? He started insulting her again and again in front of those people. To cap it all. Why? To make it more precious. What? Ruth dedication towards Marcus Abbey. To cap it all. Ruth had won a land case recently because, among other things, he had been a chauffeur driven to the dispute site. So on the dispute site, now what is the chauffeur driven? Costly car irutte, tumba luxurious car irutte. Adanna drive mada driver is called as a chauffeur. He is a person who drives very luxurious car. Now who is luxurious here? Marcus Abbey is luxurious. Who is his driver? Rufus is his driver. There was a site which was in dispute. Rufus himself went and won that site for Marcus Abbey. So he worked as a chauffeur driven. He went and fought on behalf of Marcus Abbey. So Marcus Abbey was very happy that Rufus is a very sincere person. He does all this for me. So he has good value, or he has high value for this man. So he didn't want to insult his Ruth. He didn't want to say anything to Ruth, but he hurt his wife, he insulted his wife in front of all the people. So he understood the elders about firewood. Oh, nane iston lancha tagonta idini Marcus hatra. Nange ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಕೊಡು, 5ನೇ ಬಾಟಲ್ ಬಿಯರ್ ಕುಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆ ಸೈಟ್ ನ ನಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಂಗೆ ನಿಂಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು. So he understood when elders were asking for firewood, when elders were asking for bribe, he understood that these people also deserve, because Marcus is a rich man. All right, he said in English. Why English? Because Igbo is their language. He said in English, all right. All right, he said in English. And then reverted is changed to Igbo language. It can be EGBO or it can be IBO. Both are correct. Let us not quarrel about small things. Sansan Vishage, Kittadat Bekilla. Our roof is turning to those elders sitting in the Disnava's house. He stood up, adjusted his robes. You know, Marcus was a hefty man. This man was a lean. He has grown up, a person who is hefty. So he has to adjust the robes. Adjust because what did he adjusted his robes. He stood up, adjusted his robes and plumbed here is put his hand. Plumbed his hand once more into the bag. This plunge is actually jump, but here you cannot take jump because I have used this language also. ಆ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಕೈ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಯಾರು? ರೂಫ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಟ್ಟೆನ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ, ಯಾರು ತುಂಬಾ ಲೂಸ್ ಇತ್ತು. Then he bent down like a priest, distributing the host, and gave 1 shilling more to every man. So first he had already given 2 shilling, so now he is giving 1, totally 3. ಅವ್ರು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಸನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಸ್ಟೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಜನ ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ ನೀ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಪೂಜಾರಿ ನಿಮ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, the same way this man bends, keeps 1 coin before these 5 people sitting there. So he is giving them now 3 coins he has given. First 2, which was being already given, just because they started creating, they created this first that they are not going to vote for so small amount. He got up and he just get 1 more shilling in front of them. See here. Then he bent down like a priest. Priest ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪೂಜಾರಿಗಳು ನೀವು ಕೂತಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಕೈಗೆ ಬಂದು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಪ್ರಸಾದ. Distributed the host. Host means it is Esnava's house. He is the host of that house. And gave 1 more shilling to every man. That is 5 people. He gave them 1 more, totally 3 shillings. Only he did not put it into their palms. ಈ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಸಾದ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ನೆಲದಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾಯಿನ್ ನ ಇಟ್ಟ. But on the floor in front of them, the men who had so far not begun to touch the things looked at the floor and shook their heads. ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ, ನೋಡಕ್ಕೂ ರೆಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಅವ್ನು 3 ಕಾಯಿನ್ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ ಮೇಲೆ no, they shook their head. We don't want, means we want more. They shook their head. They said we are not going to touch this. Roof got up again and gave each man another shilling. So plus 1. Keep this in mind, 4 shillings. He had offered them 2. Then they demanded, he gave them 1. Again they said they are not going to touch. He gave them 1, totally 4 shillings. I am through. Mugitu means I am done. Don't ask more than this. He said with a defense, with a very strong voice, he said, I am through. Ishte kodadu nanu idakkinta jaasti kodalla. That was no less effective for being transparently fake. See those words written by H.V. You should imagine that words. See, dear students, transparently fake. What is which is clearly visible to you that this man himself was a fake man. It is not true. He could give more, but his voice, which is being said, there you can say that, you can learn about the body posture. When someone speaks to you, the body language and the body posture speaks about the person. You can understand how nice is using transparently andre kannige ellargu kaanistade that this man is a fake man. He is not a truthful person. He is not at all a truthful person. See here, with the defense, that was no less effective for being transparently fake. Beautiful words. The elders too knew how far to go without losing their decorum. ಆ ದೊಡ್ಡವರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಇದರಿಂದ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೈದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ 4 shillings. So what did they do? They kept quiet. All the 5 elders did not speak anything. Till here they were speaking of shameful act. They were speaking about firewood. But after receiving 4 shillings, they were quiet. So when Roof added, go cast your paper for the enemy if you like. ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಕೊಡೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ vote ನ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ opposition party. Last time there was no one in opposition, but this time Marcus Abbey has got an opposition. I told you, Marcus Abbey, his name I'll let you know later. Opposition. ಹೋಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ vote ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Go cast your vote to the enemy. He calls them as enemy. Shatru. Opposition ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಶತ್ರುನಾ? See. Go cast your paper for the enemy if you like. If you want to take this 4 shillings, you take. If you don't like, go cast your vote to the enemy. They quickly calmed him down. I thought. Sit ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಡಪ್ಪ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ. They started calming him. Why? Because they knew that 4 shillings was too much. With the suitable speech from each of them. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ 5 ಜನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ, ರೂಪ್ ಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಬೇಡಪ್ಪ. See, they started convincing him, they started cooling him down. So, why? Because they know if they speak more, they'll not even get this 4 shillings. By the time the last man had spoken, it was possibly without great loss of dignity. Andreno, neene sari, ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನೀನ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ, ನಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ತೀವಿ ದುಡ್ಡು, ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ವೋಟ್ ನ ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ ವಿತೌಟ್ ಲೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಯರ್ ಡಿಗ್ನಿಟಿ. ತನ್ನ ಮರ್ಯಾದೆ ತೆಗೆದೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವನ್ಗೆ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು to pick up things from the floor. They took those 4 shillings which was being offered by Roof and they were quiet. So it's a very important, this incident is very important because it is asked for 4 marks. How did Roof bribe Esnava and the rest of 4? This incident may purti baribeku. Okay, and it may be 1 mark question. How many shillings were given to the elders? Please remember 4. Many of you make mistake by writing 2. Sometimes you write 3, but please keep in mind it is 4. At the end, they give 4. If they ask in the start, you need to write 2. So read the question correctly. So this is it. He has given 4 shillings to those elders. Now they have taken and they are very happy and they have gone. Next comes the enemy, the opposition party, who is an enemy to Marcus Abbey this time, because 5 years ago he was the only contestant who stood for the elections. So it is sure that he won it. But this time he has an opposition party whom Roof calls as enemy. The enemy Roof had referred to, please underline this, was a progressive organization party called as POP. This is PAP. They'll ask you the abbreviation, this in form of it, so be very careful. What is the long form of PAP? What is the long form of POP? Other 1 more question. Stop talking, boys. Stop talking, stop talking. Progressive Organization Party, that is the name of the opposition party. This is PAP and that is POP, which had been formed by tribals down the coast. Tribals ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾನೆ, ಆದಿವಾಸಿಗಳು. ಅವು ಸೇರ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಸಲಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬರನ್ನ ಹುಡುಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು that man is standing against Marcus. So Marcus is from the village, from the tribal, opposition party is from the tribe. Tribal ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆದಿವಾಸಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ನಲ್ವಾ, the people who live in the jungle. One person from their side has stood for the elections this time. Why such kind of act? Pay attention. Which had been formed by the tribals down the coast near the ocean to save themselves, as the founders of the party proclaimed, from total political, cultural, social and religious annihilations. Marcus Abbey namma social, namma culture, namma social, religious na ella ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಆದಿವಾಸಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಕ್ಕೆ I am going to stand against Marcus Abbey. Why? Because he is killing our culture, he is killing our social, he is killing our religion. That's why we are standing against Marcus Abbey. That is their cause, that is their reason. I'll read this again. Total political, namdu political na barbad ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಯಾರು? Marcus. That is the claim is being done by the tribals. Our culture, ನಮ್ಮ ಸಭ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ಸಾಯಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. Socialist, how you move about in the society. Religious, you know, it's a casteism. ಅದನ್ನ Marcus Abbey ಸಾಯಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಕಾಪಾಡಕ್ಕೆ we are standing against Marcus. In 5 years ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇವು ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ. Although it was clear the party had no chance, here it had plunked. Stop talking. First time ಬಂದಿರೋರು ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ, Marcus Abbey ಬೆಳೆದಿರೋ ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. ಈ ಸಲ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಹೊಸ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಇದೆ, ಅವ್ರದ್ದೇನು ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. I want silence, please. They know that there is no weightage here, but still the opposition party has come. Why? Because Marcus Abbey is a strong personality. He has good influence in the town where exactly the head of the party is there. There also he has got very good name. Although it was clear the party, that is the opposition party, had no chance here, it had jumped plumb with typical foolishness. ದಡ್ಡತನದಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ಸಲಿ, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Into a straight fight with PAP, providing cars and loudspeaker to the few local rascals and thugs to go around and make a lot of noise. So ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ opposition party ಅವರು? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾರ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ ಲೋಕಲ್ ರೌಡಿಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, thugs are these rowdy people, they don't have any work, ಬೀದಿ ಬೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೊಡಿಯೋದು ಮಾಡೋದರ they are very faltu people. This party has taken those kind of people, given them cars, a car ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೌಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಜೋರಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪೇನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Who? The opposition party. This man does not need because he is already very famous. But those need because they are making lots of noise, because people should know that one more party is standing this time in opposition to Marcus Abbey. So whom he had selected? He had selected few local rascals and thugs, those who are useless people, to go around and make a lot of noise. Noise andre tumba jorjoragi campaigning ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಜನಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು that we are standing against. No one knew for certain how much money POP had let loose in Umofia. But ಇವರೇ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವರೇ bribe ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. They also started bribing the people, but no one knows how much money. We know Marcus Abbey 5 months salary in advance, but POP we don't know how much money they have let loose. They have given lots of money in Umofia. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ. ಈಗ PAP ಹತ್ರನೂ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ, POP ಹತ್ರ ವೋಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. But it is said to be very considerable, under a huge amount. They have given lots of money for this campaigning. The local campaigners would end up very rich, no doubt. Ali local ali campaign ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ, ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ದುಡ್ಡು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು. So this is about the party. It is from the tribal party. The opposition is from POP. Very important this concept is. They thought that Marcus Abbey is annihilating their political, social, religious life. That's why they stood against Marcus Abbey this time. They know that they are not going to win, but they want to make lots of noise. So they provided cars and loudspeakers to those few local people who could make lots of noise. And lots of money was let loose in Umofia so that people get attracted and start voting for POP. Till here, there is one story. From here, there is a total change in the story. Till here, we were thinking that Roof is very dedicated to Marcus. I told you, he is an opportunist. This man is a total opportunist. So, the change in the story here. Up to last night, that is tomorrow morning, are the elections. One night before, what happened? Up to last night, everything had been moving according to the plan. Whatever Roof had planned, whatever Marcus Abbey had planned, or the other people party had planned, everything was going according to their plan. As Roof would have put it, as Roof had decided. Please underline this. Then he received a strange visit from the leader of POP campaigning team. So this is Roof. He is the campaigning leader. For what? He is a campaigning leader for PAP. He received a visit from, again, same like him only, a very strong person to the person who is standing for the election, campaigning leader who came to Roof's house. So this will be a one mark question. Who came to Roof house? The opposition party. In the story ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So please remember, ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ elections ಇದೆ. ಹಿಂದಿನ ರಾತ್ರಿ opposition party or campaigning leader Roof ನ meet ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Then he received a strange visit from the leader of the POP campaigning team. Although he, the person who visited him, and Roof, although he and Roof were well known to each other, so because they both belong to Umofia, both were known to each other and might be even called friends. They both were friends, but today they are in the enemy party. He is his enemy and he is his enemy because he is campaigning for one party, and this one is campaigning for another one party. But they were friends, but today they are enemies. and might even be called friends. His, that is, the opposition person campaigning leader, his andre represent him. His visit was cold, no feelings. Hi, hello, how are you? They didn't hug, they didn't do anything. Coldness, no feelings. And business like, andre ಅವನಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಪರಿಚಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. Roof business ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಆ ತರ without feelings he has come to Roof's house. Who? The opposition party campaigning leader. No words were wasted. You had your breakfast, you had your food. How are you doing? How is it going on? Nothing. He didn't ask anything. What did it? He placed 5 pounds on the floor before Roof. What was Marcus Abbey giving? He was giving change. This man from the opposition party, he is giving 5 pounds to Roof. He has placed before Roof. Why? We want your vote. Now, this man who was bribing the whole mafia, today he is being bribed by the opposition party. They say to Roof, we want your vote. They are giving 4 shillings. This man is getting 5 pounds. A huge amount actually. For what? Roof's vote should go to the opposition party. We want your vote. Roof got up from the chair, went to the outside door, closed it carefully and returned to the chair. ಬೇಗ ಎದ್ದ ಚೇರ್ ಇಂದ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಬಾಗಿಲ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದ, ಬಾಗಿಲನ್ನ ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ದ, ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚೇರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡ. ದ ಬ್ರೀಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬಂದು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇಸ್ ಅ ಬ್ರೀಫ್, ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್. ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಟಾಕಿಂಗ್, ವಾಟ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್? ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? The brief exercise is a small exercise. Here, getting up from the chair, going so that no one should hear or no one should see, he goes and locks the door. He comes back and he sits on the chair where he was sitting. It is called a brief exercise. Why? Why they are mentioning this? The brief exercise gave him enough time to weigh the proposition. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಎದ್ದು ಹೋಗಿ ಬಾಗಿಲು ಲಾಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರೋಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ he started weighing the amount. 5 pounds one vote ಗೆ. Weighing the proposition means ಬೆಲೆ ಕಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ದ ಅವನು. ಒಂದು vote ಗೆ 5 pound. As he spoke, his eyes never left the red notes on the floor. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರೀ ಅವ್ನ ಕಣ್ಣ ನೋಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇತ್ತು. He was looking at those notes which was placed in front of him. Please underline this. He seems to be mesmerized by the picture of coca farms harvesting his crops. Like we have tractor, we have Mahatma Gandhi's pic. Their notes have coca farm. The farmers are harvesting the coca because coca is grown more there. So it is, he is valuing that. Mesmerized ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ attracted. 5 pounds. ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಮೇಲೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅದು ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್, actually not a picture. He was valuing of the money. 5 pound ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು ವೋಟ್ಗೆ. ನನಗೆ ಅವನ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ನೋಟ್ ಇಂದ, ಅವನು ಏನ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೋ ಬಿಟ್ಟ. He seems to be mesmerized, attracted by the picture. It is an irony. Picture of the coca farm harvesting his crops. Harvesting ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕುಯ್ಯೋದು. The coca plants, it's very famous in Africa. You know, I work for Marcus. ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಕಣಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು. He said feebly in a very weak voice. ನಂದ ನೀನು ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ? ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ಯಾ ನೀನು? ನಾನು ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಎದ್ದೋಗಿನಿಂದ. This was not the words. You know, I work for Marcus. Very feeble. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ವೇಟೇಜ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಏನ್ ದಮ್ಮೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Means he was more attracted towards the money. He didn't want it. Whether Marcus, what he'll think or what he'll not think, that was not important for him. See, Marcus has given him rich robes. Marcus has given him importance. Marcus has given him everything. But I told you, since the lesson has started, Roof is an opportunist. Roof is a great manipulator. He is more worried. He is weighing the money, 5 pounds. But look at his voice. I work for Marcus. It will be very bad. I should not do this. Marcus will not be there when you put in your paper. We have plenty of work to do tonight. Are you taking this or not? ನೀನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೂತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದಾಗ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಕವರ್ಡ್ ಏರಿಯಾ, ನೀನ್ ಯಾರು ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀಯ ಅಂತ ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀನ್ ದುಡ್ಡು ನೋಡು, ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಕೆಲಸ ಇದೆ, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್, ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್, ಯು ಟೆಲ್ us. Why did they do this? Because Roof was an expert in electorate. Roof knew everything from local till the national level, how the people think at the time of election. Even if they lose this time, next time we are going to take Roof and take all the secrets of Marcus, and we are going to play the game and we are going to win the elections. That's why they had bribed Roof himself, because he was an expert. He knew everything. Even Marcus did not know exactly what to do, but Roof was a very intelligent man. He knew how to play the game. He is really a very, what do you say, a very person who is very useful. It will not be heard outside this room. ನೀವು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ? ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನೀವು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ ತಾನೆ ರೂಫ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಐಫೋನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ. ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ಸಾಯಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. Look at the words he's using. It will not be heard outside this room. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? We are after votes, not gossip. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಫಾಲ್ತು ಮಾತು ಬೇಡ, ನಮ್ಗೆ votes ಬೇಕು. This is what the opposition campaigning leader says. All right, said Roof in English. Okay, I am going to accept this 5 pounds. The man nudged is a gentle push. ಈ ತರ ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ push ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, with your elbow you push someone. The campaigning leader pushed one more person standing next to him. There are 2 people who had come to his house. The man nudged his companion and brought forward an object covered with red cloth and proceeded to remove the cover. It was a fearsome little affair contained in a clay pot with feathers stuck into it. The E comes from Banta. It can be pronounced as Mabanta. It can be pronounced as Banta. So I'll tell you what exactly it is. So, Grama Devate anta kelirbekkalla nevellaru. Yes, there was a belief that there is a temple in the place called Banta, or you can call it as Mabanta. It is called as E. Very important 1 mark questions. How it is it? It is a clay pot. It is a clay pot. There is a belief, Grama Devate antaralla, this is what it is. Idikella feathers hakidare, and they have covered it with a red cloth. Idra mele tumba jana namke. Too much of belief on this E. The people of Umofia believe too much in this E. It is Grama Devate. Please remember, that is a word I cannot exactly give to you. Now this is from the place called as Banta. It has come here. This man has brought that E before Roof. Why so? It is a fearsome little affair. ತುಂಬಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾದರೂ ಭಯಂಕರವಾಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದದ್ದು that ಏನಂತಾರೆ, people are aware about its popularity. The people of Umofia know how important is E. Even Roof knows. In a clay pot with feathers stuck into it. Can be inside or outside. That's it. The E comes from Banta. You know what that means. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ ಗೊತ್ತು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಈ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಲೆ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. Swear that you will vote for Maduka. So the opposition party name is Maduka. ನೀನು ಈ ಮಡಕೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಟುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಮಾಡು, ನೀನು ನಿನ್ನ ವೋಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಮಡುಕನ್ಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ? 5 pounds ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೂಫ್ ಎಂತ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು. ದುಡ್ಡು ತಗೊಂಡು ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಯಾರು ವೋಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಭಯ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಕೈ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಮೋಸ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಇಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಲಾಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಾಪ್ಯುಲಾರಿಟಿ. He cannot cheat these people after swearing on this. If you want, he can return the money now, saying that no, I cannot swear, you take back the money and go. I cannot swear on it. He can change his mind. But to make that he is going to vote for Maduka, they want that he should swear on this. See here. The E comes from Banta. You know what that means. Swear that you will vote for Maduka. ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಇಟ್ಟು ನೀನು ಹೇಳು ನೀನು ಮಧುಕನಿಗೋಸ್ಕರ you are going to vote. If you fail to do so, this E take note. ಗೊತ್ತು ತಾನೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ತಾನೆ. So that is not being told to us, but remember that it's a very famous thing and it is something bad if you swear on it and if you don't do. Proof's heart nearly flew out when he saw the E. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಭಯಂಕರವಾದದ್ದು, ತುಂಬಾ ಪವರ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ ಎದೆ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಆಚೆ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡೋದು ಅನ್ಸು. He felt really very fearsome. Indeed, he knew the name of Banta, fame in Banta in these things, but he was a man of quick decisions. Nange gottu adadu ಏನು effect ಇದೆ, but he is a man of quick decisions. Look at the words being used for roof. What would a single vote cast in secret for Maduka take away from Marcus certain victory? Nothing. ನಂದು ಒಂದು vote ಇಂದ ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ಗೆಲ್ತಾನ? ನಾನು one vote ಮಡಕನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಅವನನ್ನು ಸೋತೋಗ್ತಾನ? ನನ್ಗೇನು ದುಡ್ಡು ಬೇಕು. Anyhow our Marcus is going to win. Nothing is going to happen to Marcus. Even if I don't vote, one vote will make no difference. But here it is not a matter of one vote. It is a matter of sincerity. It is a matter of money. The matter is this man can change any time. I will cast my papers for Maduka. So he is keeping his hand on that E and he is swearing that I am going to cast my vote for Maduka. If not this, E take note. ನಾನು ಏನಾದ್ರೆ ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ನನ್ನನ್ನ let it punish me. That's all. Means that's all. Said the man as he rose with his companion who had covered up the object again and was taking it back to their car. So ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಮಡಕೆನ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ರೆಡ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬಟನ್ ಕವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆಚೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ಇವ್ರಿಗೇನು ರೂಫ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ವೋಟ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. You know he has no chance against Marcus, said Roof at the door. ನೀವು ಟೈಮ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಈ ಸರಿ ಮಡುಕ ಗೆಲ್ಲಕ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ಮುಂದೆ ಮಡುಕ ಗೆಲ್ಲಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ರೂಫ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು. It is enough that he gets a few votes now. Next time he will get more. People will hear that he gives out pounds, not shillings, and they will listen. ಈ ಸಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೋಟ್ಸ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಮಾರ್ಕಸ್ ಚಿಲ್ಲರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ, ಮಡುಕ ನೋಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ನೀನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯ. So it is you who is going to do the publicity for us because you are the person who has taken the money. See how they are playing the game with him. The elections morning comes. Okay, I should stop here. I'll start in the next chart. So please pay attention the incidents which take place. How Roof is bribing those 5 people. Finally ends up giving 4 shillings. Then he himself is being bribed by the opposition party leader that he has to cast his vote to Mr. Maduka, who is in the opposition. But to make it sure that he does not turn away from his words, they tell him to swear on the E, which is a well-known thing there because people believe a lot on it. He swears and he takes money. At the end he says that there are no chances that Marcus is going to win. Maduka is going to win. But the person says that if the people come to know that Maduka is giving away notes, not shillings, people are going to vote the next election. So maybe after 5 years, our Maduka is going to win. So in my class today here, you can take rest.